Hello, 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 Facebook. Hello, my beautiful loves. How are you? It is Monday. I'm gonna wait for a few of you to jump on. Tell me where you're from. Let me know who's here. Let me know if you can hear me and see me really good. Let's go, girls. Lynn is on. Hello, love. Let me know all the things. Angèle is on. Hello. You ladies can see me? You can hear me? Awesome. Yes, girls. This is perfect. So as I wait for a few more minutes for you ladies to jump on, I'm just going to do a really quick Instagram, let the ladies over there know that it is happening. And then we're going to get into tonight's message. The message, because our human mess, our experiences, our stories, that's what makes life, right? So we're gonna get into it. So I'm gonna just do a really quick video. Hello, Graham family. I am jumping on live on my Facebook page to do day 3 of the I Am Worthy AF challenge. Hit us up, come watch us. We're waiting for you. All right, my ladies. Oop, 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 oop. Get this going, get this going. Okay, so here we go. I have a message I gotta deliver tonight. I'm excited. First of all, ladies, I had a few ladies inbox me, ask me if it was too late to join, saying that they already missed day 1 and day 2. No, girlfriends. You need to be telling all your friends that it is not too late. So you can tag your sister friends, you can share these videos, you can share the graphics I put on social media. I want to keep seeing your posts. I want to keep seeing what you're experiencing through all of this. It is not too late to join the I Am Worthy AF challenge. I think that the more lives that we can share this with, the more sisters we can share this with, it's like a ripple effect. And I'm all about that. One ripple effect at a time. So we're going to change something. I came here to shake you up, and I hope that at least one of you leaves and has been shooken up a little bit. And with the messages I'm getting, I think that we're hitting the nerves right where we need to. It is not too late to join. I'm getting hot now. It is not too late to join. You can join, and to make it fair and to make everybody have time to catch up and do all the tasks. Yes, it's day 3. Today is Monday. I will give you until we finish Wednesday. I'll give you till Saturday. I will give you till Saturday. I'm going to say 5 p.m. At 5 p.m. is when I will do the draw for the 30-minute clarity coaching call with moi. We won't do the call at 5 p.m. on Saturday, but I will do the draw, and we will schedule the time. The lucky winner, we will connect, and we will schedule the time of when we're going to do that. So even though it's Monday, okay, I would like you all to be caught up by Friday. And then Saturday I'll do the draw. So the thing is what happens when we have an extended amount of time is we start to lose the urgency to do the things. So we start to say, I got time, I don't have to do this yet. And then we put it on pause. I don't want any pauses. We are moving this train, okay? The train started, we got the momentum going, we need to do the thing. And with tonight's task, it's going to be a challenging one. I said I was going to push you a bit, okay? So tonight's task is going to be probably a little bit more challenging than the other 2 tasks have been. Maybe not, but maybe it will be. I know for myself it was a hard one, but we don't grow if it's not hard. Just like a seed, I want you to remember that. Just like a seed, when we plant a seed, if it's not under pressure, it doesn't crack. It won't grow. So I want you, hi, Deanna's here. Nice to see you, lady. So here it is. I'm loving all the messages I'm getting for how a lot of you have already done the letting go. You've already started the purging. You unfollowed the 10 accounts. You looked at all the places and spaces and platforms you hang out on to see if those are really places you want to keep hanging out in, right? Yeah, the gardening, I know. That's awesome. You know, and I'm not really a gardener, but I do too. I love that. I love that something so small can create something so massive, isn't it? And delicate and beautiful, and it can grow in all kinds of things. So I think that's awesome, right? So I'm loving that. I want to know, ladies, are you feeling it? Are you able to breathe in the empty space? So you've created empty space by, going over, hey, Joelle is here, going over all your accounts and then yesterday was physically purging, like making lists of things to get rid of, either clothing, makeup, shoes, relationships that are no longer serving you. How does that feel? Like a little bit uncomfortable? Good. Good, but you feel the empty space. I was getting messages of bags and bags and bags of clothes to get away. I saw virtual garage sales. Ladies are posting their stuff to sell. That's amazing. Hello, Angeline. Hey, nice to see you, lady. So it's awesome, right? We're creating that movement because if we have too much stuff that is occupying our space, there's nothing else that can come in. So we need to let go of what is no longer serving us. So if you share this video out, you come back and tell me, I will give you some loving. Okay, tag your girls, because tonight we're doing the ripple effect. It's going on. Day 3 of the I Am Worthy AF. Here we go. And again, no, it's not too late to join. So if there are ladies who are here tonight and they're like, what is all this? Don't worry, you can watch this video and then go back and watch the others and do the things. You tag me in your posts, ladies. So you can either share directly on my page or you can tag me on your posts so I can come back and give you some loving. And then I know that you're doing the thing, the tasks that have been asked, and then when I do the draw, that's how we're gonna do it, okay? So I said I wanted to shake you up. I feel like too many of us give our power away way too easy. And when I say this, ladies, I speak into myself, okay? I still am doing a lot of the healing work because I think that we all have healing work to do. We all have stories and narratives. Many of them, they're not even our own. We just had them handed to us and we've worn them as our identities our whole lives. And it's time to start questioning things, okay? And what I want to do is today's message. Ooh, it's gonna be a harder one. I want you to look at your life, at your whole life. I want you now, because we've already started the purging and all the things, I want you to look at your whole life and see, is this the kind of life that I wanted for myself? Am I where I want to be in my life? Okay, I want you to do that. And then I want you to take ownership. And here is where it's gonna get hard. Shit happens to us women, to people. I'm talking to my ladies now. I'm serving my women. Life happens, okay? It happens. A lot of us are gonna say it happens to us. It happens for us, right? Tony Robbins says that all the time. It happens for you. It is a doorway opening up to say, yo, this is where you gotta look. This is where you need to unpack. So when life is happening, yes, horrible things happen. Hey, Debbie Lynn is here. All right, Lynn is tagging her girls. That's awesome. Things happen. And what I want you to see is it really as horrible as we think it is now? I might hit some nerves, okay? Because yes, there are horrible things that happen in this world for sure, okay? I want to talk more to you and about your life, okay? I want you to see that every single person on this planet has a story. Everybody has a story that can make you cry. Everybody. Hurt people, okay? That's not to say that they are forgiven for what they have done to you. Not at all. What I want we are going to work at, actually we are going to work on forgiveness, but we're not dealing with that, okay? I'm not saying that it was good that what they did, but what they did broke you open. What they did made you stronger. You had to get back up, right? Maybe you fell back down. Maybe you're still kind of on the ground. You're still figuring out what to do with it, what to make of all of this. This is where I need you to see horrible things happen. Yes, in life. Maybe you had something really bad happen to you. We all have a story. What I want you to know about that story, oh, I got a lot of women showing up. Awesome, is these events, we're going to remove the emotion from them just for a second. Okay, we're going to strip the emotion from it, just like I teach women how to strip the emotions and the moral labels from their food and from their body image. Okay, we strip that power to go back in and feel the things from a different perspective. So what I want you to do is to see these events as pretty much like a neutral event, because what happens is the intent we made around it. Okay, sure, something bad could have happened to you, to your physical body, but it's the story you created around it that makes it that much worse. It's the story that you keep reliving in your head. Let me ask you straight up. Somebody does something bad to you one time, or you keep replaying it 1,001 times. Which is worse to live? I want to see who here can see it now. Which is worse to live? The one that you keep replaying in your head on replay non-stop. The one where you keep trying to question what you could have done different or why this happened, or you're fighting with reality. It's done. It is done. It is done. What I want to talk to you about is these events that happen in your lives. They are for you in a way to make you push through. They suck. They hurt. They're not pleasant, okay? I want you to fight the good fight. I don't want you to become that story that you're playing in your head. You are not that story. You are not. We all have something. We all had something happen. Some of us have many, many somethings. You need to rise above that. That is not your identity. That is not your identity. These are invitations to really go deep. I want to tell you something about me. When I was four, I had a babysitter. He did things that he should have never done to a 4-year-old. I'm not alone in this, women. I am not. But I can tell you that I took that as my identity and I hated myself. I didn't think I was worthy. I didn't think that I was smart enough or pretty enough or any of the things, because I thought that I was this thing. And I remember being on the school bus driving by the high school and seeing him outside. And to me, that was worse. I've never told anybody this. We all have a story. And until we can face it and see it for what it is, it has power over you. You need to take the power back. You need to go into it. See, hurt people, but I believe healed people can heal people. And to get healed, you got to feel it, because you can't heal it if you don't feel it. You've got to be in it. It is not pleasant. Yes, there is help out there. Please connect. If you are going through something that is really traumatic, for sure, go and get the resources you need. But no matter what, remember these words. That is not your identity. You are more than that. I spent more than half of my life hating my body, destroying the body, this temple that I have, constantly scrutinizing myself. And it wasn't until I realized why I was doing the thing I was doing. That's deep. We all have a story. There's not one person getting out of this life alive. Things have to happen to help us grow. Now, this is not a laissez-faire carte to say that everybody can do it. No, no. You need to have boundaries. You need to step up. If you are a doormat and people are walking over you, that's on you, girlfriend. Stand up. Reclaim who you are. Know your worth. And here's the thing. If you keep fighting for your limitations, then you can keep them. If you keep fighting for what everybody says, for living for everybody else's opinions for you, you can keep them. That is not my identity. I refuse that. And I don't want that for you either. I want you to reclaim who you truly are. We only have this one life. How do you want to spend it? Do you want to spend it hating and having all these grudges, playing the victim mode? Because the thing is, you cannot be a victim and a hero at the same time. You just can't. And women, we are not secondary characters in our own story. I don't know how many women I speak to who don't even count in their own lives. You have a voice. You count. You count. Boom. You're born. You matter. Right there. Bang. There's no prerequisite. This whole I Am Worthy AF challenge is to make you understand you count. You win already. You're here. You're alive. What didn't break you? What didn't break you? Look at what you've overcome. I want you to look at all of your bad days. How many of them have you survived? And when I look at my bad days, man, I can look at them with gratitude now. They brought me to that. Gratitude is always the gateway. And I'm not saying be grateful. I'm not saying if you're new to your healing journey to just be grateful for all the bad shit that's happened to you. Not at all. You've got a lot of work to do. But what I am saying is to know that that is not your story. And where you start is by rewriting it. You look at what happened and you look at what you learned from that. What did that teach me as a 4-year-old girl? Right? I had to learn how to be independent for myself. I had to learn how to stand up for myself. I had to learn to have a voice. I've always been feisty like this, right? You have to learn the things. You need to, and that's how you learn it. You're going to keep having experiences happen to you, maybe not those same extreme ones, but when you come from a place of love, then you can show up fully in your being. I read a stat the other day and it really broke my heart. It said that many women who have been sexually assaulted, they carry extra weight on their bodies. So for anybody listening out here and who likes to judge other people's bodies, because here's the thing, another person's body, you have no say over it, okay? Unsolicited commentary, period. Don't go tell her she looks good because she lost weight. Don't go tell her, don't do these things. That is not your body. I want us to start looking at comments what is it called? When you say something nice to somebody, compliments. Can we go deeper than just the skin and the body? Can we not say your eyes look really pretty today? I love how you laugh, right? I love your giggle. Find something about her as a person, not her as a shell. I want us to be more, have these deeper conversations, because if we keep keeping it body focused, then we're going to keep just replaying these same stories. We were not just born to look good and appease everybody. Okay, we came here for other things. And I'm not saying wanting to look good is bad. It's not. It's the means to get there. You are already worthy. Already. It's not when you lose this much weight. It's not when you get this much money in the bank account. It's not. It's not when you have this relationship. It's not when you get a ring on your finger. It's not. It's not when you get pregnant. It's not when you have your kid. It's not. You are worthy now. Bang. Remove those attachments to the outside outcomes. Stop looking for external validation and grab it from in here. This is what we have to start doing. And for all of you who have stories that you haven't even looked at, you put them in pretty little boxes and shove them down below. Listen, what you do not heal, you will pass on. You need to write that down. What you don't heal, we forever pass on. Hurt people hurt people. Healed people can heal people. You are stronger than that. Your voice matters. You matter. What somebody else thinks of you, did to you. And here, let's switch it. Maybe you're the person who did something to somebody. Maybe you bullied other girls when you were a kid. I was bullied. I think a lot of us were. Most of us were. Maybe you were the bullier. Forgive yourself. This is what we're going to practice. So today's task is going to be a little bit more challenging, because what I want you to do is I want you to get out a piece of paper and I want you to write your truth. You are not the things that happened to you. You're not your mistakes. You're not what happened to you. You're not your shortcomings. You're not what you haven't achieved yet. You're not. Your truth is that you are here. You are breathing. You're not just here just to be here. You're here, right? We all have something. We have to do the thing that we came here to do. And I don't know what that is for you. I want you to stop playing small. You're already worthy. You want to start that book? We're going to start it. You want to start singing in front of people? Then do it. You want to take guitar lessons? Do it. Start a cooking show? Do it. Write a blog? Do it. Start a business? Do it. Go back to school? Do it. Leave your relationship? Do it. Figure out what it is that you need to do it. So you're going to take a notepad, and you might have to start with writing what it is. Just have a brain dump, let it out. Because I didn't start healing this body until I was able to forgive the people who have hurt me. And it started with, we all have a story. I'm not saying you're going to go to that person and say, yo, thanks for doing these things to me. Not at all. But you're going to look at what it is as a whole. Stop replaying it in your head, put it on the paper. And the more you write your story out, the less it hurts. I can tell you this firsthand. I've been writing my story for a long friggin' time. When I speak my story sometimes, and a lot of y'all don't know my story, but many of you who lived in my town know a little bit about me. And I can speak it like it's not even me. Writing. One day I'll write a book. It's going to happen. I want you to write your truth. Because when you start to speak in your truth, you shine a light for others to own theirs. So your truth is not what somebody else did to you. Your truth is not what you did to somebody else. Forgive yourself. Forgive somebody else. Forgiveness is your key to unleashing and unlocking your growth. And we all, I believe, in my heart of hearts, we are all students of life. So life is going to keep testing us. We have to be ready for the tests. So as life keeps testing us, you show up. You keep showing up. You keep choosing you. No matter what. People leave you, let them go. Let them go. They come back, fine. Let them go. If they want to leave, go. Do not let people walk all over you. You are not a doormat. Have boundaries. Say no. Know what you are worth. What are you willing to accept, not tolerate? Your life is bigger than this. You are more than this body. You're more than your food. You are more, period. Once we start speaking light into our shame, Brene Brown talks about this all the time. If anybody has ever read any of Brene Brown books, I'm telling you, if you are starting your healing journey, I would say pick up those books. Anyone, they're all good. When you start speaking light into your shame, it goes away. It has to die because it lives in darkness. All of us who have a story, who have never told it, it is living in darkness within ourselves, within you. Shine light to it. Shine light. Keep shining light. Sometimes those little demons are going to start popping in your head again. Shine light. They can go cancel that. You are worth more than those thoughts. Anything. I heard a really good quote when I was in San Diego, and it really touched me. And the speaker was saying, at the intersection of pain and love is our transformation. At the intersection, pain and love. That's where healing is. That's where it starts. That transformation starts the minute we can show up different and see the story from a different perspective, because perspective is always your power, and you are not a victim. So what today's task is, you have to write yourself a letter. You're going to speak in your truth. It can either be a letter of forgiveness, and how you're going to show me is just, you don't have to show me the physical letter, but I want to see paper or something. Show me that you're doing it. Show me that you sat down, any creative way you want, and you're getting this out. Because if we keep holding on, that is occupying space in us. And until you break it open and you clear it out, you can't fill this back up with more love. We came from love. Love is our truth. We were taught and conditioned to believe in fear and judgment and shame and guilt and hate. That is all man-made things. But our real truth is love. So you need to clear this out. Clear it out. That's what I got for you ladies tonight. I will be sharing the graph very soon. Let me know how it goes. Again, if you're living something very traumatic, please reach out for help. Mental health, I am all about. You are not alone. You are not alone. I know mental health a lot. We all are humans with the thoughts. We all experience some of this darkness. Do not stay in the darkness. Go to the light. Find help, find resources, speak out. Okay? Because you're worthy. You're worthy right now. Do not hold on to these limitations. You are worthy. These things that you have are not your identity. You're not depressed. That is not your identity. That is not your identity. You are you. You have light within you. So learn this. Heal it. Don't keep this as your identity. It is not serving you. Reach out, connect. Don't stay alone. Do the opposite. That's one big thing for me that I've been practicing. What would I want to do? And then do the exact opposite. That contrast that we spoke about, I think, on day one. The contrast. Do the exact opposite. So if you're feeling bummed out and you're just going to stay in, get dressed and get out. Go. Do the opposite. Create contrast. Look for the contrast in your life always. If you're feeling those emotions, feel them, yes, but don't become them. They are meant to flow through you. So let them flow through you as they need to. And then contrast, contrast, contrast. Another big thing that I can leave you with is gratitude. Gratitude has always been a game changer. It brings everything back to base. Once we start seeing things from a grateful perspective, you take your power back. Now, sometimes that is really hard when you're living through the things that you've lived through. That's where you have to do your healing. You need to do this healing. You don't just categorize it as, well, this always happens to me and, well, woe is me and I'm a victim. No, you're not a victim. You are not a victim. And if you keep fighting for your limitations, then you can keep them. But you are not a victim. None of y'all are. That is what I have for you ladies. If this sparked anything, please let me know. I love you all. I love you all. Come from love, not judgment. Love, love, love. Peace, love.